Good morning, guys. Welcome to Power Up 365. Hope you guys are doing awesome. It is Monday, the greatest day of the week. Hope you guys are feeling powerful. I hope you guys are feeling energetic, because you must get yourself to a level where you are going out to make this week count. You got to make this week count. That means the best of you's got to show up. The best of you's got to show up. You got to power up. You got to let's power up. You should have on your calendar this week, there are 5 to 7 things that's going to make this week an amazing week. I need to do these 7 things. That's called the 28 rule. You might have 100 things you got to do this week, but there are these 7 things that need to happen. You need to take your daughter out to this thing, or you need to close this one business deal. You need to do something this week to make this week. When next Sunday comes, or this Sunday, when this Sunday comes and you look back on the 7 days, you made this week count. You got to power up. You got to get going. You got to take on the week. The best of you's got to show up. You guys got to understand that everything is possible. Now, what do you want this week? Do you actually know what you want this week? There are 7 days, 24 hours in every day. Have you actually written down when are you going to go to sleep? When are you going to wake up? How many days you're going to go to gym? What's your outline? What needs to happen this week? Have you planned the week for success? One minute of planning saves 9 minutes of execution, they say. Sometimes you get into a job and you're just wandering around because you don't have a plan. You haven't planned it out. You don't know exactly how you're going to show up, what needs to happen on this client, what strategy you're going to do on that client. You don't have a plan. That means if you don't have a plan, you're planning to have a shitty week. You got to take 10 minutes, half an hour, an hour, and you got to document. You got to set the blueprint of this week. You got to set yourself up for success. You actually got to know, what are you doing? What are you doing this Saturday? Exactly at 8 o'clock. What are you doing this Saturday? What are you doing on Friday at 7 o'clock? Do you know what you're going to do then? What are you doing on Wednesday at 11 o'clock? Do you know what you're doing? Have you got it planned? Is everything scheduled? Because if you plan a great week, you're going to have a great week. But if you sit back and you're just waiting for the week to happen, that means you react, you respond. You respond. Things are happening and you react to it. Things are happening and you react. You don't step up into the work. You don't take the authority of your life. You don't live a life of intention. You just wait for life to carry on and you'll fill in. And then end of the week you say, oh, I had a bad week. What do you mean you had a bad week? You did nothing. You planned for nothing. You went for nothing. You had no authority on your minutes, on your time, on your week, on your life. And you wanted a great week. That's never going to happen. So take the time, plan your week for success. Let's power up. Let's have a great week. This is Monday, the greatest day of the week. Let's power up. And this is Eliades, your ultimate success strategist. And I will see you at the top. Cheers, bye.